With increasing attention to the ROI of marketing, we need to reconsider the measures we use to track and evaluate investments in marketing. Studies show that 71% of companies don't have financial causal models for their marketing activities, and 78% of them don't link non financial measures in future financial results. So, why should we rethink the metrics we use? To ensure rigor in assessing the impact of specific strategies and to re examine resource allocations. Also, inclusion of customer centered metrics in financial statements will result in its reflection in stock price and integration of marketing perspectives into business decision making. So, how do we do it? Firstly, companies need to focus on customer profitability, which identifies the most profitable customer relationships and delivers useful business insights than product profitability. Secondly, companies need to pay more attention to CLV and less to current sales. CLV evaluates future profits generated from a customer, discounted to reflect the time value of money, and focuses on companies' long-term health. Thirdly, companies need to shift focus from brand equity, which measures the value of the brand, to customer equity, which is the sum of the lifetime value of customers and is a good proxy for the value of the firm. Fourthly, companies need to focus on customer equity share more than market share. Customer equity share is the value of a company's customer base divided by the total value of the customers in the market and is a measure of the firm's long-term competitiveness with respect to profitability. For Continental Airlines, the journey began when the company was emerging from bankruptcy and needed to know more about the profitability of its individual customers. One of the first things it uncovered was a service mess that was costing the airline millions of dollars every year. Continental took a systematic look at how passengers were treated when a plane was significantly delayed, when they were bumped from a flight, or during some other unfortunate event. What it found was that compensation was offered on an arbitrary basis by the gate agent, and somehow the lowest value customers were, on average, receiving the highest compensation. Worse, some passengers were finding ways to be doubly compensated. A customer who was bumped from a flight might first approach a gate agent, pick up a voucher for a free flight, and then minutes later telephone the airline and ask for another. The representative answering the phone would have no way of knowing that the same request had just been filled. It was only when the company began to look at customer information in a more holistic fashion, gathering, consolidating, and analyzing all of its customer interaction information in a single pool, that it was able to correct such inefficiencies. Now, everyone who is delayed for, say, 9 hours gets the same compensation, and when a gate agent hands a passenger a flight voucher, that transaction is reflected immediately in the customer information database. The passenger will be denied a second voucher even if he gets to a phone within a few seconds. Adaptive experimentation is a philosophy that integrates research and action, allowing experimentation with diverse strategies. Through this technique, multiple strategies are tested with rigorous experimental design, and the resulting knowledge is distilled into empirical generalizations. It offers opportunities for greater learning and improves relevance of the studies and overall rigor of conclusions drawn. Plaxo launched its product and automatically updating online address book with a viral marketing campaign that ultimately attracted 5 million users in 3 years. However, although Plaxo's product is amenable to viral marketing, the company quickly learned it did not guarantee high growth. Months after a launch and a brief spurt in growth, daily adoptions dropped to just a handful of new users per day. Plaxo used a viral growth equation concept and an experimentation process for optimizing its viral engine. Experimentation and natural selection were used to improve product features that impacted.
Created using Powtoon.